Okay, today we're talking about percent of a number. So the first method that we're going to practice is our proportion method. And so with the proportion method, we're going to set up two equal ratios where the percent out of 100 is my first ratio, and I'm going to find that equal to part of a set. And then I can use a cross product equation to solve for the missing whole set or the missing part or even the missing percent. So the first one we're going to try is 52% of 25. And so if I estimate, because we learned about estimation with percents of a number on Friday, and so if I estimate, I can estimate this. My closest benchmark percent is 50%, which is 1/2. And then I need a multiple of 2 that's close to 25, which would be 24. So half of 24 is 12. So 52% of 25 should be about 12. So that way I can kind of estimate where I'm going and if my answer makes sense. So I'm going to set up a ratio like this. The first thing I'm going to set up is my percent. My percent is always out of 100 because that's what this sign means, is per 100. So for every 100 items, 52 of those are selected. So I'm going to set up a ratio, 52 to 100, and make that equal to x out of 25. So if I had an example, like I have 25 cookies, 52% of my cookies have chocolate chips. How many of the 25 cookies have chocolate chips? Would be like what I was going to solve. So once I set up my two equal ratios, I'm looking for the part of 25 that equals 52%. I can use a cross product equation. So 100x equals 52 times 25. I know in a proportion in two equal ratios, if the ratios are equal, then their cross products are equal. So I'm going to multiply 52 times 25. And that's 1,300. So 100x equals 1,300. I want x by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by 100 because that's the inverse of multiplying by 100. And 1,300 divided by 100 is 13. So if I go back to my cookies, I know that if I have 25 cookies and 52% of those 25 cookies have chocolate chips, then 13 out of the 25 cookies have chocolate chips. Okay, our second method we're going to talk about today is multiplication. So the multiplication method, remember my of means to multiply. So I can replace the word of with the multiplication symbol. And then I can't multiply this number times 87 5/10% because that percent really means per 100. So it's a decimal or a fraction equivalent. So I need to change it to its decimal. I'm going to use that DP method to do that. So I changed 87 5/10%. I divided by 100 to get 875 thousandths. Then I can multiply 875 thousandths times 56. And when I did that, I got 49. So my first step in the multiplication method is to change the percent to a decimal and then multiply that decimal by the whole set number.